here's a great story from an open house that I had last night. It was a Thursday night. I had a 5 to 7 o'clock open house, and there was a storm, like there always is in Central Florida during the summertime. But the storm subsided about 6 o'clock, and we had our first visitor. A young man and his son came in to view the house, and the young man he walked to the back of the house, went out and looked at the pool, and his son sort of stayed inside the house around us. The son was in a baseball uniform, looked like he had just come from practice or a game, and he was a very talkative young man. So as the father went and looked throughout the house, he called his wife, and the wife had got his wife on FaceTime, and the wife said that she wanted to come down and look at the house and would be there in about 20 minutes. And of course, we said, "That's great, come on down." So we sat down in the living room area waiting on the wife, and the young son started talking, and we found out through talking to him that he's a third grader, loves baseball, speaks 2 languages, says he's a very smart young man, and we certainly have no reason to doubt because he really came across as an extremely smart young man. Says he has a 45-mile-an-hour fastball, left-handed, plays pitcher and first base. So we got to talking. We asked him what he wanted to do when he got older, and he said, of course, he wanted to be a Major League Baseball player, and if he didn't do that, he wanted to be a doctor. And we thought, well, that's a great course, and good luck. And his father just sat and listened, and I might add the father and son both bilingual. I think the son was more comfortable with English than the father, but it was great. We still were able to communicate well with both parties. The son started telling us that he liked animals, and he started giving us some examples of different animals. They have a bird, we have an African gray. I think theirs is a cockatiel. He talked to us about bearded dragons. Our grandson has a bearded dragon, and he told us a little bit about the bearded dragons. And then he told me something that I had never heard before. He asked me if I ever HeroRATS, or I apologize, HeroRATS. HeroRATS. And he told me that these rats are trained to go look for bombs. He called them bombs. So, of course, I'd never heard that before, and at 68 years of age, I decided to go ahead and Google. So I picked up my phone to fact check this young man, and sure enough, ants, or I say ants, but I mean rats, there are rats in Africa and Cambodia that are trained to find landmines. Not only can these rats find landmines, they can also sniff out diseases in people. The example I read was tuberculosis, and they're being trained to do search and rescue. I guess their prowess for sniffing and smelling is so good that they can be used even for search and rescue, much like a dog would be used. So first time I'd ever heard it, I was amazed that this young man shared that story and that I learned it. Now, the young man and the father, the mother did come, and they did look at the house. They really liked the house, and they plan to be back this Saturday for another open house. And I, of course, am going to be there too, because at the end of the day, that's what I do. I sell real estate, but I certainly hope to pick up some more interesting tidbits of information from this young man. And I thought it was just another one of those great things that happen at open houses that don't always involve selling a house, but you always learn something by being out there around people. And I thought I would share.